Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the week once again. We're going to be jumping into some Cayo Perico Heist, and like last week, we're going to be focusing on a specific vehicle. I ranked all of them in a video. I'll leave that linked in the description down below. Last week, we did number 2, which was the Casaca, and this week, we're doing number 1, which is the Longfin. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We have gone through our entire list from worst to best here today, the Longfin being the meta. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, I'll leave them linked in the description down below to the playlist of all of them. And here we are finally at number 1, the Longfin. So the way these videos go is I'm going to do the vehicle setups together, whatever the vehicle is. This time just happens to be the Longfin. So we're going to do the setup together, and then we're just going to jump into the heist with the Longfin approach. That's it. So let's go ahead and start it up. All right, guys, we are officially back. We've done all of the setups except for the one that we need to do here together, which is obviously going to be the vehicle. So approach vehicle. I've done everything else. We just need to do the vehicle, then we can start this thing up. So Longfin. Right now, I would say the Longfin is the meta, just because of the way that you guys already know how to do it. You go up to the airstrip, you get your loot, you get back in the Longfin, you go down to the drainage tunnel, and you do it that way. We're actually not going to be doing it that way today, just because I feel like I do that video so many times. It's the meta. I have tons of videos on my channel. If you type in subscribe for tacos, Cayo Perico meta, you'll see videos of me doing it that way. And we have a very unique way to do it this time. It's actually something I mentioned last time, I think. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be different. We are using the Longfin. This isn't the typical way I would do the Cayo Perico, but I figured since I've done the meta for the Longfin so many times, people aren't going to want to see that. If you do want to see it, like the proper way I would do it with the Longfin, I'll leave that linked in the description down below. But this way we're doing it here today is going to be really cool. Anyway, let's speed this up until we get to the police station. So at this point, if you're doing the Cayo Perico, you're watching these videos. Maybe you are new, but you're going to need to get yourself a phantom wedge. It's just something that everyone needs to get. If you don't have one, you can see on our mini map, Parvel's talking, but I don't see them yet, Parvel. Do I have to back out and then go back into it? Yeah, you can see there's a truck here. If it's a single one, it'll be a phantom wedge. If it's the double one, which I don't know why I can't, what am I crashing into? Why have I got the cops after me already? Either way, there's a double one too that you can go to, but we're going to be just going down where I hate that it's pitch black, man. I just can't see anything. All right, but we've already triggered the alarm for doing nothing. I don't know. The game just decided that we were going to trigger the alarm. We were literally just sightseeing. Manage vehicles. So we're going to get the phantom wedge. Let's go ahead. Like, game. You bugger off. Anywho, this is the worst one you can go to anyway. If you guys do, they just popped my tire too. This is the worst police station you can get. It's the most difficult to get into. It's just a pain. But I'm just showing you the way that I do this setup, right? Some people use the quick... Like, come on, police car. You weren't going to win that battle. Some people like to use job warps and things like that. I just don't. I just do it the boring way, which is what we're doing right here. This is by far, though, my least favorite way to do this mission. By far. Don't kill me. Not yet. Not yet. Bugger off. All right, let's just make sure we got some snacks. I can't hear anything, so I apologize if I'm absolutely screaming at you right now. My headset is so loud with these gunshots. It is insane. All right, we're out of there. We're officially out of there. Now we can relax. So we're going to be heading down to this location right here. So we'll just mark it on a map. Let me turn this down, man. Oh, my God. That was so loud. That was so loud. That was ridiculous. Like, I don't know why why they came after. We were just flying. We were just doing some sightseeing. We weren't up to no good. But either way, that's how you do it. If you have a phantom wedge, you can just spawn it and back it into any of the locations. That's what I do. What were you trying to do there, my guy? Back it into wherever you need to back it into. Like I say, there is job warps and things you can do that make it faster, but in all honesty, it takes you 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes to complete the Cayo Perico from start to finish. That's including all the setups, the scoping, and the heist itself. So do you really need to be even faster than that? So anyway, I'll show you. Let's actually just speed it up until we get to this location right here. All right, so as soon as we get here, we're going to break through the side right here because the main side gate right there is just annoying, as I'm sure you guys know. We're going to park this right here, and then we're just going to run a little bit because we do need to lose these cops because they're just really annoying. So I'm just going to run straight down here, and then we're just going to hang out like right around here until these bloody cops disappear. You know, just to be on the safe side, we're going to go down to the end of this pier. Hopefully no police boats show up, and we're just going to sit right here. Look at all these cops. Chances are they're going to come straight to us because the game hates me. All right, there we go. They didn't come to us, and we're good to go. Let's go pick up this truck. All right, and here is our truck. So I was just looking at that bridge in the background. Dude, expanded and enhanced. Everything just looks better, man. I'm noticing more and more things. And look at that. We were perfect. All right, and that's it. That is me doing the Longfin setup. Like I say, if you have to go to those other locations, it's going to take you forever, and it sucks. Definitely at some point, buy yourself a phantom wedge. All right, now we're just going to go straight back to our Kasaka by going to another invite-only lobby. We're not going to be getting any snacks and armor. We're not going to need it. You guys know, at this point, you guys know we don't need snacks and armor. Okay, and as you can see, it is set up, ready to go. So let's speed through here. Let's get this thing set up, and I'll explain to you exactly how I'm going to do this. All right, so approach vehicle is the Longfin infiltration. Main dock. Compound entry will say drainage, but we're not going that way. Escape point will say main dock, but we're not going that way. Time of day, daytime, so we can see. And then weapon loadout, I always just get the aggressor. We'll make sure the suppressors are on there too. Now, typically what I would do, I'll leave it linked in the description down below for my meta, Longfin meta, right? But essentially what that is you come in near the north dock, oh sorry, the main dock. You go up to the airstrip, you get your secondary loot from the airstrip, then you come straight back down into the drainage tunnel. Then you get your primary loot and jump off the bottom of the map. That's just the fastest, easiest way to do it, to get all your secondary loot. This time, though, we're fortunate enough to get lucky. Last video, I think it was, I was talking about this strategy, and we're just fortunate that we got it this time. So we're going to be doing it here together. Just because it's something new and unique, I'm sure, for a lot of you. It's not a way that we see happen very often. Not a lot of people do it this way, mainly because it's luck of the draw. But we got very lucky with this one. So I'll show you what it is now anyway. So first things first, we need to head on over. I swear the turning radius on this thing has been... You know, sometimes it works perfect, sometimes it doesn't. I don't bloody know. Anyway, so first of all, we need to go to the airstrip. Now, I know there's not very good loot at the airstrip, so we may have to get some secondary loot somewhere else as well. Because the loot here is a little stinky, to be honest with you. We've got some grass, and we've got some cash. Not great. You know what? I don't care if I beach this thing. I think it'll still slide into the water. Yeah. We're not going to be using it. We're not going to be using it, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. Okay, so first things first. Let's get... We still want to get the elite challenge, obviously. But let's go ahead and go over here and get this loot. You know what? I'm going to take out this guy from here just because I see him. Hopefully that camera doesn't see him. Never thought about that. I don't think it will. But I hopefully can take out this camera before it looks that way anyway. There we go. Okay. So, first things first. You know what? Since that guard on the minimap there is walking straight up, we'll come and get this loot since no one's here. But this is the grass. So, like I say, not great loot from here. And on the other side, there's 2 stacks of cash, which is pretty awful as well. So, we're just going to get this grass, and then we'll go look for some better loot somewhere else. Because I think we're still going to get the elite challenge. We're going to have time to do it. So, we don't need to worry about it. All right, so there's the grass done. Now, we can either get 2 more stacks of grass, or we can get some Coca-Cola, or, you know, whatever we get. There's no paintings. So this right here, you see this vehicle? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And the disguise is here too. So just to show you guys, if you are newer, you don't have to go upstairs to get the disguise. If you go just underneath right here, you'll see you can press to get the disguise. It thinks it's here, man. I don't know why we're walking like this. Maybe I should have jumped up on the thing, but there you go. So you don't actually have to go upstairs to get it. You can just come down here. So now we've got disguise. We can actually use this and go straight in the front gates of the Cayo Perico Heist. Oh, I should say, of El Rubio's compound. And there we go. This is so OP. But the thing is, we don't get good loot right now, so we're going to have to go and look for some loot. So that's the part that sucks. I tell you right now, if that Jeep turns around and sees that body up there, it shouldn't, but it's happened before in the past. I'll be fuming. All right, let's speed this up a little bit until we get to the North Dock, because we'll have a little look at the North Dock first, see if there's any Coca-Cola there, because if there is, we may as well get that. All right, here we are coming up to the North Dock. Now, I'm not gonna... This guy's chilling right there. There's 2 places. We can't get into the other side. If we set the North Dock as our entry point, we'll be able to go over there. Oh, would you just look at that? Coca-Bloody-Cola. Is this guard coming? He is. We're just going to go down here, run past him. And we're going to take... What were you stopping turning around for there, my guy? We're going to take him out. Just because I don't want him hearing us, right, when we're looting here. Because even though we've got a disguise on, if he hears us, he's still going to trigger the alarm. And since we've took him out right in the middle, No one's going to be able to see his body. All right, so Coca-Cola. Let's grab this. But what I was saying was, on the other side, there's a place you can usually only get to if you have 2 people, right? But if you choose the North Dock as your entry point, you can actually go in there solo, if you didn't know. But if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll already know that because I've shown you a million times. You know what? We'll leave the truck parked there for a second. And we'll just have a little sneak peek up here. Make sure you put your gun away. Even though we've got a disguise, if these people see you with the gun out, they will trigger the alarm. What is that? It's here too. Okay. He's just ran into my truck. Did you guys hear that? He just crashed into my truck. So, here's the thing, right? There's Coca-Cola in here. But there's all these cars driving around. So, I've got to be careful. Because I want to loot this place, but without killing anyone. I could kill everyone here. But that's just going to make me paranoid. Because maybe there's a truck going to drive past or something, you know what I mean? You know, I could get the bolt cutters. I could get the bolt cutters to make this quieter. But I'm not going to. I'm going to wait for this guy to pass. This guy's walked over the other way. Hopefully he's far enough away he's not going to hear this. I'm keeping my eye on the minimap though. Just to see if any of these guards get triggered by me doing this. I technically don't need... Oh god. Move! You know what, guys? We shouldn't have triggered the alarm. I'm going to restart it, but I'm going to come back to this exact same moment because there's no way we're not getting the Elite Challenge. Is there bolt cutters here? Like, let's have a little look around. Is the bloody bolt cutters? It's so frustrating, man. Someone shoot me with a freaking rocket launcher, a freaking flamethrower. All right, we're restarting this. I'm fuming. All right, guys, so we're starting right from the beginning because if you just restart, you won't get the Elite Challenge because it'll count as a restart. So we're starting all the way from the beginning. So I'm going to fast forward until we get there. I'll show you little clips just so you are aware of what we're doing, just in case. But we'll fast forward until we get to where we just were. Because I'm fuming. I'm going to be taking out that guy just out of spite. He's going. You know what? I was going to leave him. This time, no chance. He's going down. All right, here we are back at the airstrip. We're going to take out this guy once more, as well as this camera right here once more. You know what? We're not even going to get that loot because we know now that there's 2 stacks of Coca-Cola. So, guess what, game? Whose bloody loss is it? Your loss for making me have to start again. Can't forget our disguise, though. Gotta get the bloody disguise first. But now, we're going to go cause chaos. It's your own fault, game, for killing me. We're going to get even more loot than we were going to. And we're going to take out a few of your people just for the sake of it. I'll meet you guys at the North Dock. All right, guys, we're here at the bloody North Dock. We're going to be taking out quite a few people. We may have to empty this entire North Dock, to be honest with you. I should have took out that car that drove past me. You didn't see it because I fast-forwarded past that part. Well, because there's going to be a lot of people. We're going to have to take out a lot of people, man. We're going to have to take out a lot of people. All right, so this guy is first and foremost, though. So, come on in. You're going to walk down here. Keep going. Perfect. We like it like that. We like it like that. We like it like that. All right, we got some Coca-Cola here, and we know there's Coca-Cola over there too. And that guy's going down. I can't wait. All right, come on. Let's fast forward through this part. All right, here we go. Oh, man. Making myself dizzy. Okay, so we're going to have to take out... We're going to have to take this guy out 100%. Maybe all 3 of these guys that are over here, to be honest with you. Because these guys are all just looking at each other, right? They're all like just besties. Look at the minimap. And there's a car that's going to be coming. That's going to have to go too. Oh, don't mind me. Like this guy, where you walking? Like you, I get. You're coming this way. You're going down. You know what? Just you. Just you. Just you. Just bloody you. There's going to be a car coming we're going to have to take out. But for now, you know what? I'm going to take out that other guy there too. I'm going to take out all of these. I'm going to have to. They're all going. They're all going. Listen here. It's your own fault. It's your own bloody fault. Did you see that skill that we just possessed? Possessed? That skill. You see that distance? All right, here's a bloody truck coming. Here's a bloody truck coming. There's 2 trucks coming. We're going to have to take out... Oh, my God. Both of them. Both of them. Both of them. You're a goner. Is that a truck coming? It's a truck that's crashed into my thing, huh? Is that what's happened here? He is definitely crashing into my thing. Okay. Well, he's gonna trigger when he sees this body right here. So, do we wait for him to come past? Listen, I'm not gonna take out the entire North Dock. You're gonna have to come over a bit quicker, my guy. Because as soon as I move that truck, you're coming this way. Am I gonna have to take out everyone here? Let's put that gun away. Where's the guy over here? I don't see him. There's a guy over here somewhere that I need to take out before I can take out the guy in this car. But we can't see him. He should be right here. I don't see him at all. Alright, we're just gonna have to go for it. Alright, we're gonna squeeze around here. He should be right there. I'm going to squeeze past this guy. And then I'm going to take out this guy. The thing is, this camera is going to see this truck. So I'm also going to have to... I've made a right stinker for myself here. Listen, I said I was going to take all of these bloody idiots out anyway. All right, camera first. Now that guy. Well, there's nobody here. I hope nobody comes from the other direction. We've taken out the entire North Dock because they all deserved it. Even if I don't get the elite challenge, I don't bloody care. I don't bloody care. All right, let's grab this loot. We've got better secondary loot that'll make up for the elite challenge. I don't bloody care if that took me too long. This is what happens. This is what bloody happens. Stupid people. Stupid you. It's literally your fault. You absolute waste of space. Everyone here would be happy going home to their families tonight. But no, you had to come about and be an absolute pain. I'm hoping this car is the truck that I passed from the North Dock. Part of me wants to go back on myself towards the airstrip just to see if there's a stupid car going to be coming down that's going to see. Because that car showed up pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. But this car, by now, it would have been on its way back, right? It would have been. There's no car coming that way. There's no car coming that way. All right, let's just head. Let's head to the compound now. We're chilling. If we see any cars on the way, we'll have to take them out. But we just completely wiped out the North Dock because of that one stupid guy, and I don't regret it one bit. All right, guys, now we just have a nice leisurely drive up to the compound. You know, the birds are chirping. We're feeling good. Hopefully we get the elite challenge. We may miss it, though, but it doesn't matter because I'm happy. Let's fast forward here a little bit until we get closer to the compound, because all we're doing now is driving there. That's it. Passing some of these guys. Hey, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're absolutely chilling. All right, guys. We are here close to the compound, which means we're just going to drive straight through the front door. Excuse me. You know what? You were taking too long to open up. Taking too long to open up. All we need to do is get here, honk our little horn, and that's it. Even if someone sees that body now, or any of those bodies in the North Dock, doesn't matter. We're at the compound. We're laughing. We are absolutely laughing. So, at this point, this is just a fun way to get into the compound. I don't do it very often. All of the cards have to be in your favor to do it this way. So, I'm glad we were able to do it this way. I know this was a Longfin video, but I just couldn't... We used the Longfin, but I couldn't pass up on this. But like I said, it'll be linked in the description down below for any of the other info, or the meta for the Longfin. Okay, so now I need to go this way. I need to wait for that guard to turn around. I could go down there and try and jump up over, but I feel like by the time... See, if I would have done that, he would have turned. So now he's turned. We're good to go. All right. And this is it. We've done it, basically. The only thing is, I don't know if we've got the elite challenge or not. I don't know if we've got the elite challenge because, for obvious reasons, we took a little detour doing a few things. You know what I mean? All right. Come on down, my guy. Where are you? Come on. We're bloody... Come... Time is of the essence, my guy. Time is money. None of this slacking, like, walking, like, you know, you're just chilling like there's no tomorrow. All right, in we go. Up to this. Give me 100k just for my stress having to restart it. Give me 100. You gave me literally the worst amount possible. You gave me like 30k there. You couldn't have given me 100 just for everything. You had to just rub salt in the wound, didn't you? All right, let's fast forward through this. We all know how to do it at this point. All right, that took us around 35 seconds, I think. We got that done pretty quick. All right, come on. Just give it to me, man. Tell me what these bloody key codes are going to be. Come on. All right. 70, 37, 51. 70, 37, 51. 70, boop, 37, 51. 37, boop, 51. Boom. All right, give me this and let me get out of here, man. Let me get out of here. Time is of the essence. We've been out gallivanting, man. We need to get to this. We need to finish it. Don't take the same truck out. What do you mean? Why is it too risky, Parvel? You tell me why it's too risky. Why is it always too risky to go out the same way I came in when I didn't trigger the alarm? I should be able to go out wherever the bloody hell I want if I didn't trigger the alarm. You know what I mean? All right, I see the juggernaut. We're going to run for it right now. We're going... Boom. Boom. Just because I know that guard's going to turn that corner any second. And then... Boom. Come on, jump up. Jump up. We don't have time for this dilly-dally. All right, and then... come on, run. I would appreciate it. And then... Oh. All right, we're in and out. That part was quick. Now we just need to escape. I hope that we've done the elite challenge on this one, man. But I'm not holding my breath. All right, one last person. Oh, I don't know who you were talking to, my guy. I don't know who you were talking to. I don't see any earpods in your ear. You're just talking to yourself. You're going crazy. It's okay. It took you out of your misery. That's what happens. That's what they do to dogs, right? Okay. Okay. All right. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Now is the moment of truth. Are we actually going to get the elite challenge or not here today? Come on. Come on. Okay. So we're not going to go over to these three. You can go over to those three, as you guys know. It still does work, but just in case, I prefer going this way. You just go to the left here a little bit. That way, again, if there's any attack boats or any helicopters or anything that happens to start shooting at you, doesn't matter because you can get down low here and you'll be good to go. And I'm 99.9999999% sure it takes the exact same amount of time. But instead of just sitting at that mine waiting, you're just swimming. So it actually makes it feel like maybe it makes it feel faster for you. Maybe it makes it feel slower for you. I don't know. But we're going to end here. Well, first the body's been found. Then this is going to end in about 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we thinking? Elite challenge? I genuinely have no idea. I would like to think we got the elite challenge, but taking out the entire North Dock may have taken us a little bit too much time. But let's see what we got. It was fun either way. I had fun. I don't care if I got the elite challenge, to be honest with you. I had a lot of fun. All right, come on. Time. 4. We got it, baby. We got the bloody... See, that's what you get, Parvel. And Parvel's little gods. Oh, I heard something. No, you didn't. You were bloody miles away. Then we came back. We saw. We conquered. Not only did we come back and take your little butt out, they decided to like hear us, but we took you out, the entire North Dock, and we got better loot than we even would have done to begin with. Okay? So don't try and come at us. Don't try and come at us. We do KO way too much. You try to come at us, we're going to come back twice as hard. And that's what we did. And we smashed it out of the park. I didn't even see how much money we made because I wasn't paying attention. 1.1 million, I will bloody take it. It would have been less than that. It would have been way less than that if you would have just let us go the first time, my guy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm bloody saying. But anyway, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. I hope you're having a great start to your weekend. And I will see you guys, as always, tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a video. It's an HSW video. But yeah, you'll have to stick around and wait for that. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you then tomorrow with a brand new video. Goodbye.